Because we out here to build our people back up. We out here to restore our people.
That's right.
We out here to give you your, and how we gonna restore you? By giving you your heritage back.
Right.
By letting you know the Most High God is for you.
Right.
By letting you know that Christ is for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Read.
Book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 43.
Bring it out.
They said one to another,
Yeah.
let us restore the decayed state of our people.
That's what we out here to do. That's what we out here to do. We out here to restore our people from the mindset that we in, the mindset that we was given. We was given white Jesus. We was given that God love everybody.
Right.
We was given that hate your brother and love the other nation. We destroyed as a people, right? But where that come from? Now go to Psalms 83. Go to Psalms 83.
Bring it out.
Let me show you where that come from. Y'all gotta know we at war right now. The scripture said your enemy put you on ships.
That right. Right.
See what I'm saying? The scripture said your enemies bought and sold you.
Right.
This is a spiritual war. This is a spiritual war. Y'all gotta know that you in spiritual comeback right now. And you gotta guard yourself up. You gotta keep the commandments of God. Read that.
Book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace,
Right.
and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
It said your enemies make a tumult. Then they came together and started dealing wisely with you. See what I'm saying? Read.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
Right. They prideful. They know that you ain't gonna do. They know that you ain't gonna do nothing.
Right.
They not expecting you to come back and keep the commandments of God. They not expecting you to do that. It said they lifted up their heads. They all come together to destroy us. On one accord to destroy us, to keep us at the bottom.
That's
Read.
right.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They took crafty counsel. They come together and sit down and take crafty counsel to keep us from keeping the Most High God law.
That's right.
To keep us from knowing, like, listen, you the greatest people that ever gonna walk this earth.
That's right.
Read.
And consulted against thine hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
It says, read it again.
They have said, come and let us cut from being a nation.
You hear that, big dog? It said we've been cut off from being a nation. What's your nationality? Let me prove it to you right now. What's your nationality? Read it again. Watch this.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
It says they cut us off from being a nation. Who are we today? Who are we today? You know who we are and what we are. We live and walk in prophecy of this Bible.
That's right.
Because we don't know who our nationality. We have been cut off from being known, our nation being known. How though? Go to Deuteronomy 28:68. Let me show you how.
Hey, bring it out.
Check this out.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Because we the Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right.
We don't know our nationality. We under the punishments of God. We under the curses of God because we don't want to keep His commandments.
That's right.
That's why we've been cut off as a nation. That's why He allowed these people to come and do that right there and change the image of Christ to this image. You see what I'm saying? If you ask any kid that come up right now, they're going to say that's God. They're not going to say God look like that. We're not saying that's Christ, but we saying if you read out the Bible, it's going to say his hair was like wool, his skin was like grass. You see what I'm saying? It's not going to say his hair like this. Read that. Let me show you. And we destroyed. That's why we think that. We've been cut off of a nation.
Right.
So we can't come together and teach each other. See what I mean? Read that.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all His commandments.
He said, if you don't do that, I'm going to allow these people to come and cut you off from being a nation. You're going to forget that you're the Israelites. You're going to forget that you're the gods on this earth and the princesses on this earth.
Right.
You're going to be all out of order.
That's right.
Read.
And His statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses
Read.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now go to verse 68. Let me show you a curse that happened to us. Let me show you how they came together, you know what I'm saying, and consulted with each other like, listen, we need to do this and we need to do that to keep these people at the bottom. We can't let them rise up.
All right.
See what I'm saying? We got to keep them from keeping the commandments. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
You hear that? He said, so listen, when you think about history, who went into slavery on ships? Did we not go? That happened to us. We got the proof. That happened to us. Read that, John.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Come a little closer so you can see this sign right there. He said he was going to bring you into Egypt. I don't want it. Just keep reading. He was going to bring you into Egypt again with ships. Egypt means bondage. Egypt means slavery.
Right.
But with ships, though, with ships, we went into slavery on ships. That's our history. What this Bible showing you is this is your book. This is your God. See what I'm saying? He's not for everybody, and we can prove that. Read.
Bring it out.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
We was going to be brought to America, and as a collective people, we're going to go back to where we go from originally. Read.
And there you shall be sold.
He said, you shall be sold. You shall be sold. This is our history. What people went into slavery on ships and was sold. That's us. That's us.
That's
Read.
right.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen.
For bondmen
and bondwomen.
and bondwomen.
That
Look,
right?
look at this right here. You see it. We on the auction blocks. We being sold. You see that? We being sold. Now go to verse 32 right quick.
Bring it out.
Look at this. They on auction blocks. It's a street in Memphis called Auction Street.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? This is our history. We got to come back and keep the Most High God laws, or we gonna stay in these conditions.
That's
because
right.
believe it or not, we're still in these conditions today.
Hey, bring it out.
We're still the captains of these people.
That's right.
You can't go nowhere without their permission.
Right.
You can't do anything without their permission.
Right.
Read, and that's a curse. Read that. Read verse 32. Check it out.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 32.
Because remember, it said it's gonna be sold. Read.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
It wasn't gonna be just the men and women. The children were sold too. The children were sold too. This is what happened. Like if you paying attention, this is the transatlantic slave trade that's happening right now.
Right.
You got brought over here on ships, and when you got here, they start splitting us up. They start selling you this way, selling your kids that way, selling your wife that way. See what I'm saying? Read.
And thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
And guess what? When you on that auction block right there, and your baby on that auction block right there, you can't do nothing but cry knowing you don't know where she gonna be at. That's what that means. She just got sold this way, and you finna get sold a whole other way.
Right.
That happened to us. Read.
And there shall be no might in thy hand.
And there shall be no might in thy hand. Read verse 15. I'm gonna show you something. Because it's a reason why we in these conditions. Because we won't keep the commandments. And I'm gonna show you a commandment real quick. Because you love God, right? Okay, you love God too, sis. I can tell. Read. 15.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
And it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So if you ever wonder why we went into slavery on slave ships, why our children were sold and took from us, because we didn't want to listen to the Most High God.
That right.
Read.
To observe, to do all his commands.
To observe, to do all his commandments. Hold that, John, and go to 1 Corinthians 11. I'm going to show you a commandment. Because this is the thing, we got to start doing what this Bible says to get out these conditions. We're at the bottom right now.
Right.
We used to be kings.
See.
We used to rule this earth.
That's right.
We royalty, but we at the bottom. That don't make sense. But it ain't going to be that way for long.
Right.
Read.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3.
But it start with us. Remember, the kingdom. Christ said the kingdom of heaven is within you.
Right.
Meaning it's actions that you got to do to bring forth our rulership, to end our demise. See what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show you an action that you can do right now. Read.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3.
Read.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So it said the head of every man is Christ. See, y'all might be more familiar with this order right here because y'all from a different generation than most of us out here, right?
Right.
So you might be able to relate to this. Opposed to somebody being my age, I'm 27. Opposed to somebody being my age, they wouldn't understand this at all. But y'all from another generation, and it's like each generation getting worse. So y'all might be able to relate to this a little bit more. You see what I'm saying? Read from the top again.
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
It said the head of men is Christ. The head of men is Christ. Read.
And the head of the woman is the man.
You hear that? Things used to be that way. Things used to be that way. We had order set up in our communities.
That's right.
But what happened? We got destroyed. We started letting people, we started integrating. And that's when we got worse. You see what I'm saying? Read.
And the head of Christ is God.
And the head of Christ is God.
Right.
It's God, Christ, men, then women.
Right.
It's just order. God got order about everything he set up.
That's right.
Read.
Every man praying or prophesying.
Here come the commandment. It said every man praying or prophesying. Every man praying or prophesying. Meaning these scriptures coming out. Or you praying to the Most High God. It's a commandment that you got to do. It's going to tell you. Read that.
Having his head covered.
Having his head covered. When you look around, ain't nobody head covered out here. Every man that's out here, their head is uncovered. Because they respect the head that's over them, which is Christ and the Most High God. See what I'm saying? Read.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered.
It says having his head covered. Read.
Dishonor his head.
I asked you earlier, did you love God? You said yes, right? So if you got your head covered, when these scriptures come out, what should you do if you love God? What action should you do? Now I'm saying, what action can you do right now with your head being covered? Because it said, read it again. Every man what?
Every man praying or prophesying.
So you in the midst of praying or prophecy right now. I just showed you that we went into slavery on ships 3,000 years ago. That's prophecy. How Moses knew that? Because the Most High God was dealing with him. This prophecy coming out. Read.
Having his head covered.
Your head is covered with prophecy coming out. Read.
Dishonor his head.
So what should you do? You should take your hat off. You should take your hat off right now, sir. You should take the hat off. All praise, get that man a hand clap. See, because that's what's gonna get us back to our rightful state. Keeping the commandments.
That's right.
Because this happened to us because we broke the commandments.
Now they will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are Israelites. Take care of us. And the children too. We have repented. How are you? People want to know who's the king.
Oh, nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father. Oh, nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father.
Now why they trying to make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew, it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sounds wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcast, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.